Hello, people. This is Red Sea of Red Sea Gaming. One second. I gotta check my phone. Just grabbing my phone for a second. Sorry about that. Just gotta make sure that the previous live stream got deleted. Okay. Now I'm gonna get. Now, this is. I'm working today, and this is the texture pack I usually use when I work on my server. This is the fantasy texture pack. Alright, I'm gonna just get to work right now. Need a drink. What I need to do here is just fill all this up. As soon as I'm done putting all the stone brick here, I'll be able to get to work on the wall. Yeah, I gotta get up there. But first I gotta get some work done here. Yeah, sometimes my friends get very they don't understand that I'm doing a live stream right now, so they'll start sending me messages until they realize, oh, he's doing a live stream. Some of my friends, they just don't understand. Alright, I just need to see who is messaging me. Oh, it's only communities. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it, October's almost over. On November 1st, I'll be celebrating my 12th my first anniversary of this server. Yeah, Here comes the rain. Since this is a survival mode, I cannot control the weather. Alright, what is going on here? People are sending me messages when they should be looking at my stream. May not look like much, but this will be a huge metropolis. Hmm. Oh, welcome to the stream. I'm just working hard on my almost 12-month-old survival server. I intentionally build huge. Might as well make it daylight. Like, the bed is over there. I have to get over there. Of course, some people will just look at it and judge it by what they see. All this was done by me. Like, this was once an ocean, so I cleared it. I just threw sand in there until it was gone. Now I'm able to just focus on building the floor. I love this game mainly because I can build whatever I want. There's no way to tell. There's no building regulation. There's no limit, as long as your imagination is there. And some people will just misjudge this build before it's even finished. This is just the foundations of the build, which is more important than the actual build itself. The actual build will actually take less time to build. I'm not going to let this empty gap down here go to waste. It's going to become a huge storage room. This is a pure survival map. All materials obtained legitimately. Yeah. This is just a pain when I have to work in a world with gravity, so everything has to be done at a snail's pace. I've been working on this a lot by myself, so I just keep going. And I decided to share my experience today. Like, I've been doing pre-recorded videos of my build while working on this, but I'm gonna start doing live streams during the weekends. As soon as I'm done with this, I get to put some pillars down. The goal is to build. I mean, if you're curious about the goal is to build this entire pillared hall. I'm trying to get over there. My build is so huge it takes me a while to get from one area to the other. 12 months of work, time well spent. Gotta run. Finished pillars. Or at least this is what the goal will be when it's finished. Right now I'm gonna switch out my stone brick for actual chiseled stone brick and staircases, so I can get to work on decorating the wall. Alright, this ladder has been here since month 2. And this is the result of it. A flat area worthy of a metropolis. This is just the completed area. And look how big that is on the map. If you're curious of what this sound is, this is the first hopper machine ever built on the server. This thing at one point was the main producer of stone brick on the server, but a friend of mine made a better machine that rendered that one obsolete. But still, I still keep it there. Yeah, I have to go get some staircases and chiseled stone brick. I already mass produced a whole bunch of it, so I don't need to produce it as much. I am. 4 stacks to get started, and 4 stacks of chisel stone brick staircases. Should be able to get that started, underway. Yeah. The walls you saw, they require a very difficult way of building. Walls like this take time to build. I already got all this. Right now, that detail I still haven't gotten to. When I'm a one-man crew, I have to pick my battles daily. I did not build this. This was a friend. Yep. Might as well show you. These are the walls that enclose my castle. Or at least will enclose it when the castle is finished. I'll be adding more detail to these walls soon. Make them look better. Yeah. And all these buildings right here, they're about to go because some people, I gave them a chance to build some buildings to prove to me they are worthy to help me build my survival metropolis when I finally get the pillared hall finished. Sadly, they're not up to the grade. At one point, the wall right there used to be right here. The wall used to extend right here, and beyond here where I'm standing was once water. But I decided that this was too small, so I stretched it out. And this is a makeshift staircase I made for myself so I can get up here. Right now I'm standing on the completed wall. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Like, what I'm doing here is just something so big that it just takes a long while to get done. I might as well finish the floor for the pillared hall before I do anything else. Due to it being so big, I can only focus on one thing at a time. Mm-hmm. Just need to keep doing this. Everything to the right of me is going to be removed. I've already put like 150 stacks of stone brick into this. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Alright. This just takes a while. Just working along. I've gotten really good at building in third person. Yeah, I gotta fill in this entire thing. This is gonna take hours by myself, but perseverance always wins out in the end. All those chests with thousands of materials inside have to be removed. Might as well collect the coal. Mm-hmm. Just working along. Just I'm playing offline, so no one. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? You having a good day? Like Saturday treating you well? Eh, it feels great having no school, isn't it? No school till Monday, that is. Oh, thank goodness. I'm actually 26, so I'm free of school. Yeah. So, what do you think of my big build? Like, it might not look like much to you because I'm in an unfinished area of the place. Yeah, I work really hard on this, and I try to get a lot of it done by myself. It's really slowed down because a lot of people I invite on this, yeah. As you can see, like, look how big this is. Just right now I need to finish this floor. That way I can bring the pillared hall forward up to here. This mountain has to go block by block. I don't have a lot of TNT, so I have to take it out by hand. Lots of pickaxes and lots of shovels. And if you look in the lower left corner, you will see the map. I'm going to stop so you can have a good look at it. All that gray is places where I still need to put grass in. This is artificial land I built. Yeah, I gotta get me some dirt. I'm gonna put down some dirt right here and make it part of the grass that's over here. I got all this over here. The goal is to build a huge metropolis. In survival. This is pure survival, all materials procured by hand. Something new, something to aspire to instead of, instant gratification with create mode. Like, if I don't like a certain difficulty, I'll make my own difficulty. Alright. I got so much dirt, I don't know what to do with it. Taking out 8 mountains before getting to this one, it's been a long road. all this. Yep. Some people have asked me, how do I get grass blocks? You just put down dirt. Eventually, due to the rain and other stuff, it'll become grass. I usually do pre-recorded videos where I actually speed this up to 4 times the speed, but I've decided to do live streams that show it all in real time, so you know how big the task I'm doing, a task of building the server is. Of course, I'm going to do pre-recorded videos during the week, but only I'm thinking of doing live streams only on weekends. Just not worth it on weekdays. Hi, how you doing? I'm just working along. Yeah, good, doing great. This is my 12-month, almost 12-month Minecraft survival server. 8 mountains were destroyed to make way for this. And right now, this is supposed to be the first district of what's supposed to be a huge metropolis. It's gonna be big. I like big builds. And this is pure survival, so everything's taking a lot of time. Sadly, there's nobody that can keep up with me, so I have to do a lot of it by myself. Which is why there's huge delays. But I've told people, I've told some of my friends on PlayStation Network and other places that I hope to have the foundations. This is all foundation work right here. I hope to have the foundations finished by June of 2019. So this is going to be a long road. Then the actual city construction can begin in August of 2019. This is a 3-year build, and of course, I gotta spend the first 15 to 16 months just building the foundations. And some people are already calling me crazy for wanting to build a huge metropolis in survival. No create mode. No host privileges, can't teleport. The only thing I can have is host privileges. No. The only thing I can have is trust players. I turn on trust players, that way I can control people. I don't want griefers, if you know what I mean. Because nothing upsets me more than having to repair something that got destroyed by somebody. This is my second attempt at building something huge in survival. I had another build in the early days of 2016. And it was the Sand Palace. That thing was huge, and that was before I had internet, so I'm used to working by myself. course, I don't know how to do redstone, but and that just requires my friends to come in and help me with redstone contraptions like a stone smelter. Oh, it's okay. Eh. It's okay, I understand. You guys have lives on your end. Yeah. So, what is your guys' biggest builds if you ever built anything in Minecraft? Like, right now, when I get started on the Metropolis, I'm going to tell people if they're going to help me with building buildings and stuff. Just remember, the foundations. Just look at this. If I run from south to north, right now, I actually nicknamed parts of the build. There's the north, and then there's the south. Yeah. Of course, Halloween is coming up. I'm planning to play a horror game called PT, Playable Teaser, on October 31st. Yeah, so I'm going to have to choose what time of day I do that, because that is, I think, on a Tuesday, I think. Oh, no, like, right now, Saturday, it's the 20th, yeah, like, look at this. Look how long it takes me to get from one end of the construction site to the other. All this was once mountains, hills, and forests. I had to level it all so I could put the pillared hall down beneath. Oh, thank you for telling me that. But what do you think? Look, I've been running in one continuous direction. And look at this. I'm so far away I can't see where I was standing a few minutes ago. It's a huge build, and my friends were calling me crazy when I started. Yeah, they were calling me crazy and telling me, "Don't, you're just wasting your time. Stop it." And I'm like, "Nah." 12 months later, this is the result. Like, basically, the whole plan is to build a metropolis, and I'm building it huge for one reason and one reason only. So I can design. Yeah, that way I. This. Yeah, alright. That way I can design streets, houses, and other places on here and still have room for roads. So this is a plan. And I'm just gonna walk towards here. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you this. These chests have been here since month 2. I haven't even bothered removing them yet. Yeah, they've been here for so long that I just haven't removed them yet. And these chests over here, I just gotta tell you this. Uh, these chests right here, the mountain used to be right here. If I look up, the mountain used to be towering. It was tall. It took me 3 months to take it down. I mean, 3 weeks, like almost a few months to take it down. So, and at night, my walls look nice. These are detailed walls. I hate flat walls. They have to be detailed. Those are staircases, chiseled stone brick, and other stuff. But if I go down here, These are finished pillars, and this is what the whole pillared hall will be when it's finished. Like, I'm actually taking my inspiration from a mythical temple in Egypt, where they say that there's an entire pillared hall that's underground. I mean, 12 months, not 12 years, but yeah, but still, yeah, just 12 months. They said drop it. I'm like, eh. What's MB mean? Like, sometimes I don't get the uh, like internet talk. Sometimes I'm actually like, what does that mean? Like, just I get confused. Oh, my bad. It's okay. Just like people make mistakes. It's okay. Shows you're human. But as you can see right here, like I'm actually pretty proud of this area that's already complete. And look, this is a pillar before it's finished with the final staircases. You want to know how expensive these pillars are to make? Each one of them has 32 stone brick staircases. So, very expensive when it comes to getting the resources, producing them, then making them. Like 10 months ago, I had extreme shortages. This was actually bankrupting me in terms of resources. Yeah. And look, I built these. These are called utility tunnels. Utility tunnels, they're designed for one reason and one reason only. To transport materials from one place to another. And of course, this is the largest concentration. There's 10 double chests per row, and they're full of nothing but stone. My machine goes a long way toward producing the stone brick needed. Yep. Look at this thing. This thing is a beast. Oh, cool. You subbed to my dad. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. This my dad's awesome, and this is my YouTube channel. And I try my best. Try my best to make all this. As you can see here, this is where all the stone goes when I produce the thing. They'll go down into these chests right here. Yeah, but here's just the one problem with this machine. The one flaw is when I put materials into this machine, all work on the server must come to a halt, mainly because of frame rate dips. This thing, when active, actually works my PS4 to death. So the frame rate goes from 30 FPS to like 4 or 5 frames a second. So I can't do anything on the server until that machine is done. So I dedicate some days as resource days. Like, that thing is a beast. Alright, this is the oldest room on the server. My gardens. Like, I like to create realistic builds. Like, ones you could actually build in real life. Yeah, so like a nice little underground garden. Yep. So this is gonna get bigger over the next few months. So, ugh, Halloween is my favorite holiday. If only I had some haunted houses nearby to go to. Otherwise, I'd be recording some stuff for haunted attractions. Like, sadly, all the haunted houses I've ever been to, they're in other states. Yeah, might as well make it daylight again. Yeah, I'm also pushing the boundaries of trying to push the boundaries of what's possible to do in Minecraft. Or at least trying to. Of course. Uh, is there a problem with that? Like, I don't like Assassin's Creed myself. Like, the only games in the series I like is Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. Like, I I used to play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed like a champ, but then Assassin's Creed 3 ruined everything. So the the OG. Uh, Pardon. I'm just curious. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. I like the originals mainly because they had a certain control scheme I liked. But then Assassin's Creed 3 came out and they changed the control scheme. I didn't like that at all. That's just my honest opinion. Like, an entire series was ruined for me just because I didn't like the new controls. Like, I hate it that I hate it when they change the fundamentals of the game, like the controls. Like, for example, I liked the original controls of the Resident Evil games, but then certain games in the franchise decided to change the controls like into something I didn't ask for. I actually liked the tank controls of the original Resident Evil games because it gave you a feeling of vulnerability when the zombies were nearby. Like, yeah, nothing beats traditionalism. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally just there are some other games I like I have to ask uh, um I'm excited about Resident Evil 2 remake, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one because I remember playing Resident Evil 2 on Christmas Day in 2002. I was 10 years old at the time, and and let's just say I love Resident Evil 2. But as far as I can tell from the from the footage, they got rid of the fixed camera angles I like. Like, I like the atmosphere of fixed camera angles. Like, it makes it impersonal in a good way. Like, I loved the door opening loading screens. Just gave you excitement every time you wanted to go, or dread every time you opened the door. Even opening a door in a Resident Evil game was an event. Like, what are your favorite games, M. Canadian? Alright, see you soon. I'll be doing this. I'll be streaming for until like 5 p.m. Alright, you have a good day. Good luck with your stream. Just finishing all this. Alright, I'm gonna be smart and save the game. Oh, yeah. I, I used to try Mortal Kombat, but I never actually played the Mortal Kombat games. Like I didn't like it because at the time I don't have friends, so Mortal Kombat is not fun if you don't have friends to play with. And Rainbow Six Siege, I remember playing the original game on the PlayStation. That was fun. Like Rainbow Six on the PlayStation was fun, but Rainbow Six Siege, that's an online only game. I don't want to play that. Like, I don't like supporting games that are online only. Just I'm trying to be careful with my finances, so if I bought a game that has a limited lifespan, as in as soon as the company stops making money off a certain game, they just turn off the servers, thus killing the game. That's my big fear. Like, it might have single player modes, but those single player modes are just a shell of a game without the multiplayer. And that's just my opinion on that. Like, my honest opinion. Alright. You have a good day, and good luck with your stream. Alright. See you, buddy. But did you subscribe, or were you already subscribed? Oh, alright. I was just curious. Alright, you have fun with your stream, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much. That really does help. I'm just gonna continue building. Alright, thank you. You have a good day and good luck with your stream. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, Content. How you doing? You having a good day? Life treating you well? Yeah, just working hard. Just putting down some dirt on top of the stone brick. Because it really, all that green you see in the lower left corner, that's actually artificial land I built myself. It's already so huge that I'm just a speck on the screen compared to my build. Alright, great. So, yeah, a question for you. Uh, what horror games or anything are you going to be playing this month? Halloween is almost upon us. So, what horror games are you interested in, if you like them at all? That's just the question. Just trying to be, just saying, like, Halloween is upon us. Like, I have some horror games planned for the final days of October. I wouldn't mind playing Outlast from start to finish. Like, not everybody has a liking toward horror games. Some people just don't like getting scared. But yeah, Friday the 13th, that is a great game. I actually put a lot of time into that game. I actually played it a little bit this morning. I did a live stream of it. That live stream didn't go too well. It didn't go too well. I only had one or two viewers, and that was it. Yeah, Friday the 13th was a good game, and I'm planning to play that again before October 31st for the live stream. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. Yeah. Like, I wish there was a better selection of horror games on PlayStation 4. But sadly, if you want good horror games, you have to go to the you gotta go to the PC for some horror games. Mainly because the AAA industry has declared horror games dead. And did you know that Friday the 13th was actually a crowd-funded operation? It was funded by actual people who wanted to see it come to life. Like, that's what I find astounding about that game. It's fun. And I would have bought it for $40. No question about it. Yeah, it was crowdfunded. Fans from all over the United States and around the world raised $800,000 to get Friday the 13th off the ground. So I'm like this. Not bad for a crowd-funded game. Yep. So I just need to keep like, of course, I need to work on my Minecraft. Yeah, yeah. And one of them in Friday the 13th actually gave a lot of money to the development. So as a reward, he was given his own avatar in the game. You can actually play him as one of the counselors. It's the fat one with the glasses. Yeah, yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, like honestly, I wish I had money to invest in that game when it was proposed. I would have. You would be playing as someone that looks like me, but of course, yeah. Let's just say I'm broke. Like, I worked really hard to get my YouTube channel to where it is now, but it's great. What do you think? I can work and talk at the same time. What do you think of that? Hmm. One of my friends actually told me what he thought of my building style here. He says you like building doing boring and mundane tasks to get your builds done. Like I need a challenge, otherwise the end result isn't worthwhile. If you get what I mean, like that's why this is all survival, and I'm building it big. Some people are saying, why didn't you yeah. As the grass is gonna take over, and this area will become grass soon. So you have you been enjoying my content? Like like I did try to, release a lot of content over the last couple of months just to make up for the shortfall I did last year after October came. Being a one-man crew means everything takes time. Your tab? Oh, tablet. Alright. I love building in survival. And also, by the end of this weekend, I'm going to tally how many views I've gotten from my live streams. Just to see if it's worth doing more streams. Alright. Mm-hmm. we go. Now, here we go. Up I go. Now that I have the dirt right here, now I have to expand. Yeah, since I don't have host privileges on, I cannot change the weather. This is all pure survival. Except I have it on peaceful. I don't like fighting monsters, I just want to focus on the build. I'll be trying to do more streams during the weekends leading up to April next year. But I'll do more pre-recorded videos during the week. Yeah, just but if I don't do a live stream during during the weekend, that means I'm either sick or tired. Like, because I realized yesterday I did a 3-hour stream, and by the end of it I was exhausted. So and also I forgot to eat before doing the stream yesterday, so I was like also hungry. Like, don't worry, I ate some Cheez-Its before I started. I didn't eat anything before I did this, started this stream as well. I need to ensure, content for the channel is more important. Like, I'm at least trying to make sure my channel grows. Yeah, of course. Those are good. I also have this, just in case. Crackers. And what a drop. 1 second. I'm just closing my door. Alright. Like, I'm not the only one in the house. I have to share the house with my mom and dad, my business partners in this. They actually support my YouTube channel, so it's because I traveled the United States with my parents. Yeah. I traveled the United States with my parents because we're working on painting haunted attractions, and now that the Halloween season is almost over, a lot of haunted attractions are about to close down for the season, but at least we made sure a lot of them were ready for their season. Yeah. a few weeks ago, I went on a trip. I went on a trip that for almost 4 weeks. It was Connecticut, Arkansas, Texas, Birmingham, Alabama, then 10-hour drive home. It was not fun, but I brought my PS4 along so I could get some YouTube videos done. In Arkansas, I was able to upload almost every day. And it worked. And my channel, my sub count, I'm just so happy. Any subscribers watching this, thank you very much for your support. Yeah, my subscriber count went from 113 when I started on that trip in September to 135 by the time I got home. So it worked. It grew. Those are actually first stage pillars right there. So very soon they will all be converted into actual pillars that are over there. Finished pillars are more expensive to produce, so I'm leaving them for last. I just had to make a bunch of them just to prove a concept to some friends. Like, if I were to focus on the pillars right now, it would bankrupt my operation because it takes 32 stone brick staircases and 8 chiseled stone brick and 8 stone brick to, along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone brick to make one pillar. So right now I'm just starting on the first stage pillars just to, get started. One second, I gotta make it daylight. Make sure you have water when you're doing a stream. Yesterday I made a mistake of not drinking water during the stream. All I had was my Monster. I had to put these stone brick here so I can actually reach when I put the next line of pillars. I like it. It's so huge, even bats are flying around. Just need to expand the floor so I can put the pillars in the right location. Before I can start expanding the pillared hall right there, I gotta remove all those chests, and that's not gonna be easy. When they're full. That's all from over there. There was once an island in the center of where what that is over there. So I destroyed it block by block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't need to count anymore when I got the map down. Like, everything in my server is mathematically calculated. course, my favorite uh, historical empires that focused on construction. I like the Romans' construction techniques. Of course, I can take inspiration from the Egyptians and the Greeks. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I gotta do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is why it's taken 12 months to get to where I am right now. I started uploading pre-recorded videos of this starting April 24th of this year. At first I started in December. I avoided showing anything of note of this server until April because I was concerned that yeah basically I was concerned that nobody would like my build when it's not even finished yet. I mean, when there was barely anything of note, so I actually put a few months into building an entire area first. Then once April 24th came, that's when I started uploading footage. And this is 12 months later, or it will be on November 1st. And of course, this YouTube server came about as a result of me not knowing what to put on my YouTube channel. You know, you get that nagging feeling like you don't know what to put on your channel. So, like last year, I was so concerned about what to put on my channel. Like, I had to put something on here that I could be consistent with. And I decided to do this. Was this a good choice? Like, it might not look like much now, but it's going to be finished. I hope to have the foundations finished by June of next year. Just I need a lot of support to do that. Just need, like, sometimes I get a little, you know, that feeling like you put hours into editing a video, you upload it, and it only gets 3 or 4 hits. But don't worry. Don't worry, I'll still upload it because I'm doing it for fun. This is a little hobby of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these chests have to be removed. Or I don't need to remove them because I put them in a certain line so I don't have to move them. I can just build over them and eventually remove them. Yeah, I would like that, but due to my internet being kind of weak, when other players are on here, my stream actually suffers. Like I found that out the hard way last year. Uh, I had this one stream. I had 7 players on the server at the same time as me trying to stream. You wanna know what happened? The stream corrupted. Like 3.5 hours worth of stream content was lost. I had to delete it. I had no choice. So I want to avoid that at all costs. Like, of course, I do allow people on my on this server. I do allow people, but it just, the like, but I some players, if you know what I mean, don't know how to control their mouths. They'll start, cussing. I don't allow cussing on my channel. Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah. And that was last year, and I learned the hard way. But now I'm being more cautious and more careful than I was a year ago. That was when I only had like 23 subscribers, so everything you see here is just a result of me being cautious. Like, when I'm streaming, I don't allow anyone else on the server because my main fear is they'll start cussing, and next thing you know, my channel gets banned because one of them couldn't resist the urge to use the N word. Like, I don't want to be labeled a racist and have my channel pulled, so I'm being more careful when it comes to that. Yeah. Like, if you can't control your mouth, please go play something else while I do my stream. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I've heard some YouTube channels have been yanked, and some Twitch streamers have had their entire accounts banned just because somebody in the comments or somebody on the show accidentally said the N word. Like, I don't want to have that fate befallen this channel. It's taken me a year to get to 142 subscribers. I've been uploading since June of 2017. I'm not going to stop now. You gotta be careful. Like, honestly, it's out of protection that I want to protect my channel. Like, when I'm not streaming, I allow people on here. But just right now, when I'm streaming, it's just me. Some of my friends are asking me why I like building alone so much, but yeah. Like, due to the political climate, I'm not going to be bringing political subjects onto my channel, like, or anything else. Like, if they start talking about something that has nothing to do with what I'm doing, yeah. Like, I respect you. Like, if you want to help, that's great. Just I need to make sure the stream doesn't get interrupted because this is how it works, or at least this is what I think it works. When I'm streaming, when I have other people on here, when you're on here, the PS4 is downloading and uploading stuff at the same time. But when I'm doing a stream, all of a sudden now it's uploading and downloading information that you're on the server, but it's also downloading and uploading information to YouTube on my YouTube channel. So my stream might get corrupted because let's just say the upload and the download speed are being interrupted by other players on the server. Like, or at least that's how That's what I think it is. It really depends on how strong your internet is. Right now, I have a 20 megabytes internet speed, and 1.9 megabytes per second upload. So I need to make sure that doesn't get interrupted. Yes, an upload speed, it's good. Yeah, yeah, that does happen. I realized this on PlayStation Network. You can download up to 3 things at a time, but it's not an even download. The one that you selected first will get first dibs at the amount of memory being used. Hmm. But of course, if you pause all but one, the one that you chose first downloads faster. I like downloads. I like the PS4 because you can actually play games while you're downloading stuff. On the PS3, for example, if I wanted to download something, I had to stop all game activity on my PS3, and just wait for that game to download. What do you call that? It was mainly because 3 years ago, I bought Dead Island Definitive Collection, and this was when I had a different internet provider at the time, HughesNet. It was. I tried to download at first I played through Dead Island Remastered, and I was really upset when I finished it, and I couldn't play Dead Island. Then I found out you had to download Dead Island Riptide off of PSN Store, and I'm a big fan of buying physical copies. So I was upset because guess what? My internet from HughesNet was 12 megabytes at prime and 127 kilobytes per second download speed when you capped it. You want to know how long it took for Dead Island Riptide to download an 8 gigabyte game? 2 weeks of my life wasted. 2 weeks. Yeah, like physical copies all the way, unless the publisher of a certain game uh, decides, oh, let's make it that you have to download. Yeah, 2 weeks just to download Dead Island Riptide. Like if you buy Dead Island Dead Island Definitive Collection on the PS4, oh my goodness, if your internet is not sufficient, not like then there's another game I bought. I got for Christmas 2 years ago. I think it was a year ago. No, 2 years ago. Dishonored 2. My internet was 127 kilobytes download speed. Just to remind you, it had a 12 gigabyte update that needed to be downloaded so it could have faster loading time, because I was trying to do a stealth playthrough, don't get caught and don't kill anybody. And do you know how long that took to download? 1 month. I couldn't play the game for 1 month. Like, we had to make a change. This internet was slowing me down. Nowadays, I'll buy a game that, like the Kingdom Hearts 2 2.5 collection, along with the other Kingdom Hearts collection. That was 55 gigabytes. That that took only 2 hours. I'm like this with my present day internet. Thank you. Yeah, like, so some people are saying like I would go on PSN and I'd be like, I mean on YouTube, and I'd comment and say that this whole digital future, there are lots of people that don't have good internet. Stop. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna know how often I played Dishonored 2? After that? Barely 0 hours. Because waiting for something to download for a month due to my slow internet at the time, that burned me out on the game. I still own it. It's still in its case, but I'll be playing it at some point. But I'm just not in the mood to play Dishonored 2. Because 1 month destroyed my love of that game. I loved the first game. I played the first game a lot. Just waiting for a 12 gigabyte update, and then there's Shadow of Mordor. Same problem. 10 gigabyte update. 1 month. I have not touched that game since. Look, it's a fact of life that you have to, like, I don't believe a video game should have updates like that if it's gonna waste people's time. But nowadays, I download updates. They download really quick on my internet nowadays. So the nightmare is over. But I still remember buying Assassin's Creed one Christmas 5 or 6 years ago, and downloading it. It took 2 weeks. Yeah. I actually liked Shadow of Mordor, but I haven't touched it since. Like 10 gigabytes for an update. Like, if the internet was fast and it downloaded quick, I would have no complaints. Alright, I have to go get more stone brick. Yeah, but just a lot of horror stories. Like, you try to download stuff. And here's another thing. Nowadays, when I buy something for download, I'm just so happy it downloads so quick. I'm like this. The days where I would actually sit down for hours watching a download go 1 megabyte at a time every 5 minutes is over. It downloads quick now. Just like, until they figure out how to make internet better, physical copies are going to be a necessity for years to come. Yeah, but if game developers are going to keep releasing games that are broken at launch and have to keep constantly updating it, which means 50 years down the line, if you bought a copy of, let's say, Battlefield 4 that was released broken years ago, servers are long dead. You can't download the updates anymore. That game will be broken forever. Unless they released a Game of the Year edition or something that has all the updates preloaded. Like, I like games like this. I like Minecraft mainly because the updates are just there to make the game somewhat better. And what's good, Minecraft barely takes up like 4 or 5 gigs on my hard drive, so it's all good. And Content M8, a week ago I had to delete more than 200 gigabytes worth of Minecraft footage. That's how much footage I've been using for all those Minecraft videos I've been making. That's dedication. If I record up to 5 hours of footage a day, it was 8 months of footage that had to be deleted. Only had 42 gigs on the hard drive. Nowadays, I'm so happy I can play games online now. But I still like single player games more. hmm I decided like 4 or 5 months ago to start doing third person block placing. That way you have a sense of scale when you look at it instead of looking at it from a first person point of view. Sorry about that. Last of my water. When this is finished, it's going to be huge. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, I get it. Just like I decided to do this. I've been practicing with third person things for months. That way you have a sense of scale. Yep. I turned off autosave out of fear that the game might crash, so I do this every so often. Like it takes like it when I leave the game, it takes 2 minutes to save before going back to the. I mean, no, like I think like 40 seconds before it goes back to the menu. Uh, the file for this save for this world is already huge. I'll never run out of stone brick because my machine I have resource days. That's when I drop everything. I stop work on the server and I just focus on stone brick production. Yeah. Yep. So true. Like I'm trying to. I'm taking my time with it with this build mainly because I want quality. Quality matters. Like when you're building a big build like this, you want to make sure it's good when it's finished. So I'm like, as long as you have all the time in the world, you can build as big as you want to build. It might look the same, it might look bland right now, but I just tell people that this is the foundation of what will be the metropolis. These trees were here in the early days because I needed fuel for the furnace, so because at the time I couldn't afford to keep the stone smelter on for only a short time because I didn't have enough coal to keep the furnaces going. So I had an extreme fuel shortage. So I planted all these trees. I haven't bothered cutting them all down yet. Just nowadays I'm just working on. I don't need to worry about fuel anymore. I got plenty of coal just from taking out this mountain and the mountains that were here when I started here. At one point I had enough coal to fill an entire chest. All in blocks. Coal blocks. I just realized the benefits of actually, terraforming the land. You get lots of materials without having to go into caves to get the materials. At one point, I had had almost 59 levels uh, above, and of course, a friend came on the server and asked me if he could borrow my levels so he can enchant his armor, and I was like I don't even bother enchanting stuff unless I absolutely have to. Like if I'm going to go obsidian um, farming, I'm gonna have to enchant my. All right. Lots of stone brick has to be placed down. Mm-hmm. Don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Gotta go get more dirt. Um, due to my internet strength, I cannot handle people on my server because I gotta stream. My upload speed is not up to the task of doing both a stream and having people on here at the same time. I hope you understand. Yeah, what I'm doing here is my 12-month build. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. Just like I have to tell, like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just like, I don't like disappointing people, but I do understand if my internet's not up to the task of doing both online and offline, that can be a problem. Making sure I can expand the pillared hall. Those are just first stage pillars. Those are not the final pillars. Just I have to remind people of that. Detail is everything. Alright, I just need to remind people what the pillars will look like when they're finished. Finished pillar is over here. Yep. Yep. Finished pillar. Lava mart. And of course, what do you think of this over here? Dantum. What do you think of this? There used to be an ocean here. Not anymore. Took me a full week and a half to take out the water. By myself. Of course, I've already recorded the event, so I'm gonna be showing more pre-recorded footage during weekdays. Yeah, just everything on my server takes time. Just very happy that people are enjoying my content. I've been uploading to this is my 12th. Um, sorry. my internet is not strong enough to do both a stream and have people on my server at the same time. But thank you for asking. Like, if you send me a friend request, I'm Cisco1234 is great. SIS. Alright, thank you very much for understanding. If you like what you see, this it'd be great if you could subscribe if you're interested. Like I have more content coming, and this is my 12-month survival build. I understand there's some people that like to take breaks, but as working so hard to do most of this myself, it just the only thing I have online on here is just the PSN background. PlayStation Network. You have to have PlayStation Network in order to do the streams, so that's the only thing. But of course, I went into Minecraft and I turned off and made it an offline game just to save on the internet usage. The upload speed is the one thing that needs to be uncorrupted so I can have this stream up for 4 hours. In 2 more hours, I'm gonna keep going. What can I do in 4 hours? Just working so hard on this build. I'm just so proud it's gotten this big. This mountain right here is all that's left of what was called Sabertooth Mountain. And look, at one point that mansion used to be far away. Now I've worked so hard that I'm actually close to that mansion. I am not going to burn it to the ground if you're curious, because I intend to disassemble that entire mansion and use its materials for building houses in the metropolis when the foundations are complete. A lot more cheaper if I do that. Utilize all resources, not just it's just a smart way of managing resources. Hi, bro, dude. How you doing, buddy? All right. See you, buddy. Yeah, after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna just shut down the PS4 for today. Just it's Saturday. I ought to relax by reading a book. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro, dude. I can't while I'm doing the stream. If I let you on, that means others will come on. So I gotta keep my standards high. You understand, right? Um, I'm planning to keep streaming till 5 p.m. Eastern, which is roughly 2.5 hours away. Just I decided to try doing a 5-hour stream for once, or a 4-hour stream. Hello. Alright, you can practice that in creative while I'm working on this, alright? Just keep me up on your phone so you know what's going on. Why are my sisters logged in? Alright, cool. Thank you. Uh, could you retype that question, cheer KKK? Like, I don't know what the I mean. It's either you're talking about like that's his username. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing streams every weekend for the rest of the winter, as well as now. What do you think of that, bro, dude? If you're still there. During the weekends. Best time to do it. Yeah, just as long as like I have to do it alone to make sure people control their mouths while they're on the server. Just I don't like trying to avoid that at all costs. No, I wasn't talking about you directly, bro, dude. If you're assuming. Just there's some other people out there that are even worse. I mean, worst. And what's good about the streams is that they're giving my channel retention time, which is the most important thing, second to subscribers and views. I looked at the YouTube studio. At one point, 2 months ago, my watch time, my watch minutes was roughly only 450 minutes of watch time. I'm hoping to get my watch time above 1,000 minutes by doing live streams during the weekends. Sorry about that. Hey buddy, how you doing? Uh, so, uh, right now I'm getting a lot of work done, as you can see here. The new addition to the Pillared Hall is already coming underway. Like when I know what I'm now need to keep doing this. A content as M8. What's your favorite thing to build in Minecraft when you play? Just curious. Alright, yeah, that's cool. Doing stuff with redstone. That's what my friend BroDude235 is into as well. And he actually built my redstone, my stone brick smelter. He did a great job with that. It's actually upped my production by 50%. I'm able to get a lot done while that thing is cooking. It's okay if you're not much of a builder. Like a Minecraft player that is good at redstone is a valuable asset on my server. Alright, that's good. That's very good, bro dude. Yeah, but as you can tell, I'm more into the building aspect of Minecraft. Just yeah, but redstone is a-okay with me because it's important. As long as I can protect the server. like too much redstone can cause this entire server to crash. So I gotta make sure don't play with redstone too much. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll also be doing a live stream tomorrow, but it's not going to be Minecraft. It's going to be Friday the 13th. It's a good game. Like, play that for like a couple of hours. Take a break from Minecraft for a little while and do like a few hours worth of Friday the 13th. It's actually fun chasing down camp counselors as Jason. Of course, there's some people that don't like the game. But just it's actually fun for what it is. Like just I might as well play some games that have something to do with Halloween. Of course, Minecraft has a little bit of Halloween flair. Did you know in the early days of Minecraft they actually classified this game as a horror game in its native country of Sweden? Like, that's crazy. Like they found the creepers and zombies and skeletons scary. Um, they're not exactly scary if you know how to tackle them. Yeah, it's a building. Of course, there's some horror elements in Minecraft. Of course, there is. Yeah. Like, every good game has to have a little bit of horror elements. Yeah, I gotta grab some more stone brick. That's why I'm heading down here. If you want to check this out, content, check this out. No one else is allowed in here except me and Bro Dude, but I can show people on my stream. What do you think of this? Look, this thing can hold up to 5,000 stacks of stone brick. There's no moving parts. It's a huge storage max. This thing can hold tons of materials. And look, this is where I collect the materials. Yeah, Bro Dude did a great job with that. And you want to know how much iron we had to get in order to build that thing? This cost we had to get at least dozens of stacks of wood in order to make the chests and the trap chests. It costs 2,000 iron altogether to build this storage mechanism. 2,000 iron, that's 64 times 10, that's 640. So basically almost, yeah, 5 iron per hopper, yes. Yeah, my friend Bro Dude is a genius when it comes to that. Of course, he watched a lot of other YouTube channels like Mumbo Jumbo and other Minecrafters that are good at redstone. Of course, it's not bad to take inspiration from some pros, as long as you add your own personal twist to it, and he's done a good job with that. Yeah. Right now I'm heading back to the construction site to continue the expansion of this pillared hall. Yeah, these are unfinished pillars. Just I have to keep reminding people that because there's new people in the stream, you understand, right? Yeah. Yes, Bro, dude, yes. Just, like, I gotta keep expanding. It's all good. Like, I got so much stone brick, I'll never run out. To, Starting on Monday, all work on the server will end and resource day will begin. That's when I start mass producing stone brick and I have to play something else on the laptop. Because Oh, how you doing? How was your video? What's up, Dad? Like my dad just, that's my dad, airbrushing wood stores and designs. Yeah, if you want to check out his channel, he does, yeah, he does art, he paints stuff. He paints something called haunted houses. Like, scary stuff. Alright. Just don't give up. Keep working on your videos. Like, like, if you send me a link to your channel, I'll check it out. All right, Engager, play Z. I can check it out later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One. What I'm doing here in Gator and Dad, I'm expanding the pillared hall. As you can see here. Just gotta keep doing this. If he's still watching, that is. Alright, let's make sure it's adding up right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, great. This is good. No mistakes made so far. Alright, that's fine. Like, to help out some of my friends, sometimes I'll actually sit back while I'm playing Minecraft. I'll actually watch some of my friends' own live streams to help them out. It's what I do. Like, out of respect, watch them for a while, then I go and watch something else. Just a lot of these builds I'm working on just take a lot of time, which 12 months of work, it just adds up. Yeah, I drank what was left of my water a little bit ago, so I'm working without water. servers go. Yeah, I'm just being quiet a little bit just so I can concentrate on what I'm building here. If you guys want me to talk, go ahead. Tell me to talk. Tell me. Just trying to. Yeah, at least 35 stacks of stone brick at a time. So eventually, I go through a lot of stone brick. So. You go through so much stone brick that you wonder whether or not you have unlimited resources. Alright guys, I got a question for you guys. Do live streams work during the weekdays, like, Monday through Friday? I mean Monday through Thursday, I meant. Yeah, it really depends on what time you're doing it, bro, dude. I realized that if you do it immediately, let's say after you get home from school, like I actually had a very successful time yesterday because I started my stream at like 3:15 p.m. yesterday Eastern time. Yeah, I decided to experiment and try it out at 1 p.m. Eastern time um, today, and so far the stream's going well. Hmm. The patient builder. That's who I am. Alright. Oh, just sometimes I'm trying to find out a good schedule to, do streams during the week as well. Just I don't really know the school schedule. If I could figure that out, maybe that'll help my channel grow. Like, it's all about scheduling as well. That way my YouTube channel can grow, and I'll be able to eventually get more people on here to help me, build bigger than ever before. Just I'm not talking about people that are just there, but I just need people that can actually handle the stress of building huge. Alright, that's great. After I'm done with the stream for today, content, I'm going to let Bro Dude on the server while I go get me some food. Or at least that's what'll happen in less than an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this for the next hour. An hour and a half. I'm pretty popular if I keep getting constant messages from people. Hey, hey Todd, how you doing? You having a good day? Life treating you well? Life giving you lemons? Fantastic. Um, fantastic. And you? All right, that's great. That as long as I know my viewers are in good health, that's good. I mean, if you didn't hear it, that's good. Alright, I'll check it out in a little bit, bro dude. I gotta focus on the stream. Alright. Just working hard on my build. I decided to start doing streams because during the weekend, starting today mainly. I mean, starting yesterday. And right now I'm good. Right now, due to the stream, my internet can't handle players on the server at the same time, so I'm trying to ensure that the stream doesn't get corrupt. I've had that happen when I have people on my server. I don't want that to happen again. It just really sucks after you put 2 hours into doing a perfect stream, only for it to get corrupted. You understand, right? And just yeah, just like, can you remind me, what is your PSN username? Todd Leon, Neon? Yeah, I know. What do you mean? Is it, did you say my build, is not, to your liking? Well, it's okay. Yeah, I respect opinions. Like, I'm just gonna keep working on my build until it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I know. That happens. Just, I'm just trying not to, have a problem. Oh, ankle breaker. Yeah, but look at this over here. Look how close I am to that generated mansion. Look at this. This was once the ocean. I'm starting to do streams again. Just start doing streams during the weekend. Trying to ease into it before you start doing streams every day. Of course, I'm going to still have pre-recorded videos on the weekdays. That way, this channel will have constant content. Alright. You have a good day, Todd Leon, or Ankle Breaker, as I know you. See ya. I'm just practicing streaming. Sometimes I start streams and I just don't know what to say. You know how that gets, like, you get a bit of stage fright because you're afraid of what you might say. Alright, that's good. Thank you very much for staying. It really does help my channel by you staying on my stream. If you can like and share this with your friends, that'd be wonderful, Ankle. I gotta save the game just to be safe, because it would suck to have the game error out only for me to have to do a lot of work all over again. That's never happened on my server, but I think I just want, can't be too careful. Like, I was watching a friend of mine doing a live stream of his Minecraft world, so I decided maybe I should do the same. He was getting plenty of people. So, but of course, this is not a response to anybody else's YouTube channel. This is just my own thing. Instead of me trying to copy other people's builds, I try to do my own thing. I really do not like copying other people. That's why I'm just doing it my way. And it's good to have other people on here sometimes. Alright. Just adding these details. Looks like audiences have spoken. I should do more live streams. I think lava's nearby. I can hear it. I hear lava. Ooh, coal. Might as well find that lava. I hear sound effects. If I find it, I gotta go get some buckets so I can get plenty of lava for obsidian production. Which way is it? Gotta find that lava. I'll look for the lava later, but at least I know where it is. I can hear it. Hmm. Alright. Just being quiet for a little bit. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Doing this all in real time so people have a good idea of how big this build is. You might as well be clipping clipping your toenails one little bit at a time. That's the comparison. My best comparison. Or finding a needle, just adding a needle to a haystack. Just everything here just takes so long that I just need to. Sometimes I gotta be quiet for some periods. so I can just focus on getting this done. Mm-hmm. I'm at least getting used to doing streams. That's a good thing. Okay, guys, I think 3 hours 5 minutes is good enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys will watch again tomorrow. I'll be doing some Friday the 13th gameplay tomorrow. Hopefully, people will be on to play. Hopefully, nobody rage quits because they got chosen to be a counselor instead of Jason. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this stream right now, so you guys all have a great day. Okay. Hope I inspired you to play more Minecraft. See you guys later.